Hi everyone, it's Jason here, local tech experts with another build for you. Won't be too long on this one. It's going to be sort of one of my standard ones. So MATX board, 6th Gen i5, 16 gigs of 3000 megahertz RAM there, dual channel. Standard storage for my builds, 240 gig SSD and a 2 terabyte hard drive. I'm thinking of moving to NVMe drives soon, but I buy these in bulk, so I'll probably move to NVMe drives and those PCIe adapters, see if those work. 650 watt power supply, 80 plus gold. This one's FSP. I've used them a few times, you don't see them too often. Fan pack, 3-pack white, ring fans. 1660 Super. I've got one more after this one, so I think there's probably, my supplier says he's got 3 left, so and the case for this one is another Armageddon case, Nimitz N5. This is a white one. I've already built into this one a few times, recently twice, but I've built into it in the past. But I'll open this up, change the camera, give you a closer look. Because I've built into this one a few times, I sort of know the gotchas, so I'll go through over those when I show it to you closer. Alright, I'll get to opening this up and see you in a second. Alright, so here it is out of the case. As I said, it's a white one. White seems to be coming back into fashion these days. It is tempered glass on this side. Has their branding down the bottom here. I'll take this off. It's held on with 4 screws. It's quite thick, it's a nice one. So it has a PSU cutout here, space for a 120mm fan or radiator in the back, another fan in the top, 2 in the front, and 2 sort of graphics card blowing style fans. Around to the back side, take these screws off. So it has space for a single 2.5 inch drive that sits here, and you can put a single 3.5 in the bottom part here. Ventilation for your PSU here. What I will say is the space between the side, you got no space for cable management, so the panel has a little bit of a bulge in it. Can't really see, but it does have a bit of a bulge. You can't really see with the white, but it's not enough for cable management. So when I build into these cases, it's got this channel here. Put everything you can through here, including the 24 pin. It's a bit of a pain to get it in there, but it's worth the hassle, because then you only have a couple of cables in the bulge part here. But yeah, put everything you can through this channel here. It'll save you a lot of headaches in the future. Another gotcha with this case is you can see the CPU cutout, power cutout here, but the motherboard actually lays over the top, so you have to put the power supply in first, feed the CPU power through, and then put the motherboard down. It's the same with the rear fan. If your rear fan needs to go through this cutout, put your rear fan in first, put it through that cutout, put your PSU in, put it back through this way, and then lay your motherboard in. Around to the front here, it has some LED lighting in the front. It's controlled by a button on the top. I'll just take this front panel off. So the front panel just pops off. The LEDs are powered by a Molex connector. There's a little reset switch connector here that connects to the front panel to change the LEDs. So there's no options, other options to change those LEDs apart from putting a switch on it. The normal configuration I've been doing on this is putting a fan in the front, a single 120 here for intake, and then a couple of fans in the bottom here to cool the GPU, and then just a rear exhaust as well. That seems to work the best from what I can see. You might be able to put the three 120s, but a single is fine. Yeah, so that's about it. I'll get to building. I'll change the camera up and stuff like that. Yeah, so I/O wise, white's very hard to see, but it's got a power, LED, indicators, microphone, headphone, 2 USB 2s and a USB 3. Pretty standard fare. Magnetic dust filter. I don't know why they put these here, because normally in the top, if you're mounting a fan in the top, it's going to be an exhaust anyway, so having a dust filter there doesn't make a whole lot of sense, especially when you don't have one in the front. So anyway, white seems to be coming back into fashion, so I don't think this one will be on my shelves for too long, but I'll get to building and see you guys next time. that's what it looks like in the end, guys. It is possible to build a clean machine into one of these cases. You just have to be aware of the order of parts that you put in. So power supply first in this one, if you don't want to have to drag the EPS across the motherboard. Turned out okay. Like the white ring lights and the white on this one. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you on the next one. See ya.